Alright guys, this is Andy with SelectAssembly.com. This evening we're here in Tampa, Florida. We're going to be assembling a Ethos Power Rack 1.0. This is what it's going to look like when we're done. These are all the pieces that it comes in, so a little bit of an assembly work here ahead of us. We're just going to get started with the first couple steps here. Basically just be putting, we're going to start by putting these two poles in, followed by the front two poles, and then all we're going to do is connect here, 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 and here. So as long as we follow directions, we should be set to go. So just a quick tip. You can see first page, assembly section number 1. These poles, see it says right, left, and front. When you're looking at it from the front, this would obviously be our right, but it says it's the left one. Most fitness equipment assemblies, when they're talking about left and right, it's from when you're using it from the inside. So when you're standing back here facing the front, this would be your left and this would be your right. So then all you have to do is look for on here. Most of these have a marking, so that's left. So that's actually, so it's going to go on the left hand side, and this says front, so it's going to go the left and front, but when you're standing in the front of it, it's actually going to be on your right hand side. So it's a little bit confusing, but just always look over the instructions. That always helps you out in the long run. So I'm going to go ahead and just attach those pieces in the first two columns. So you can see that I've attached the back center and the two columns in the back. So the instructions actually call for you to put those two upper arms on next. I've always found it much easier when you just go ahead and install the front two columns and then these two after that. It makes those two go in a lot easier. So what I'm going to do next is go ahead and just put in the front two columns, then attach those two bars on top, and we'll check back in there. The only thing I can say, when you're putting in these front columns, and this goes for pretty much anything, especially like swing sets. So if you're wondering the right location, because there's all these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 holes showing. That's where I'm going to put in this, those two frames. That's how you know. Here, there's only 5 holes showing, then you've gone too far to the front. If there's 7, then you've gone too far to the back, because you still can put them in the wrong position and make these connect. It's just gonna, it obviously not be level and it would come out wrong. So just a quick tip: anytime you look at the instructions, look at the placement, and that should match up with what you're doing. All right, so we got all 4 pillars up. We got them connected up on top, connected to the frame. The only thing left we got to do is put on these 2 different pull-up bars. You got that one with the multiple angles, and that's the big fat pull-up bar for super duty strength, if you can do them. But just wrapping up here with this assembly. My only other advice, what you're going to need: leave everything nice and loose. Just hand tighten all the nuts on these bolts. It just makes the assembly process go super easy. You don't have to, everything just fits together. Once I have the 2 pull-up bars, I'm going to go back and tighten everything all at one time, and then we'll call it a wrap. So now it's fully assembled. We're just going to go back and tighten up every bolt and nut, and then you can start doing pull-ups on it. Also, you can use it as a bench press. It's actually a pretty awesome weight rack. I've done many of these. Makes me very, very jealous. Shout out to Makita, best drills in my opinion in the market. So like I said, we're just going to go back and tighten up all the bolts here. Shout out to Makita. These are the lightest, most powerful drills on the market in my opinion. Awesome stuff. All finished up here, completely done. Everything's tight. Got everything, all the little attachments on here. As you can see, you can use this, do bench press, do your squats in there, or do your squats out here, do your pull-ups, up and overs. Pretty awesome workout unit here. So this is Andy with Select Assembly signing off. We got techs nationwide. If you guys have any questions about anything you're assembling, just give us a call. We love helping people out. Even if it's just a quick question, like we can give you some advice. Just either email us, DM us on Instagram, shoot us a comment on this video. We'll get back to you.